Hey everybody, it's Wednesday again. How's everybody doing? No, really. How are you doing? I want you to stop for a second right now and think about that. I'm asking you this because, we've been in quarantine for a considerable time now, and we're sort of past that point of just trying to hold on until things return to normal. At this point, we're either getting through this in a reasonably healthy way or we're kind of starting to lose it just a little bit. So today I want to be perfectly transparent with you because I sincerely believe that we are in this together and that truth really does set us free. Proverbs 17:22 says that a joyful heart is good medicine, but a broken spirit dries up the bones. And I may not know where you're at necessarily, but I do know what life is like for me right now. Those of you that know me very well know that I'm about as extroverted as a human being can be. And at the core of who I am and who I've been designed to be, I am all about people. Throughout my entire life, I've had people calling me a living cartoon character. I've been likened to Tigger from Winnie the Pooh and Animal from the Muppets. I thrive in crowds and other large social events that make a lot of other people uncomfortable. I've always said that if you could fill a stadium with people and give me a microphone, I could go all day. That's the kind of person I am. What I don't do well is sit in front of my computer, talk on the phone, do video conferencing, or stay in one place for very long. Yet somehow, in all of this is exactly what our lives have become. And for me, I didn't realize what it was doing to me until last week, when I had a couple of days where I fell into a deep depression. We talk all the time about how to live healthy. I mean, half the people on my Facebook friends list are either promoting their own particular brand of health shake or promoting themselves as personal trainers of one kind or another. I am neither. I'm not an expert in how to keep your body fit. In fact, I'm probably the worst guy to talk to about how to eat healthy. If that's what you're needing right now, as I said, I know lots of people who are, and I'd be happy to give them your name, but I am not an expert. What I am is a guy who's had his life turned upside down, just like the rest of you. I'm someone who didn't realize how bad I was feeling in here until I had a moment where I felt like everything was falling apart. Since the beginning of all of this, I've been saying to people that we may be separated by geography, but we're still united in spirit and purpose. And I believe that. We are all in this together. We are all trying to do the right things. But doing the right things includes paying attention to our mental health. And just like it is with your bodily health, there are some things that we can do to help us remain healthy during this time of isolation. And so that's what I'd like to share with you today. This is a list that comes from, several different sources. These are not my own. They're really just ideas that helped me greatly. And I believe they can help you too. So the first one is sleep. They say you should sleep 8 to 9 hours every night and go to bed at the same time. Now, this isn't just about keeping a routine. Apparently, our brains love it when we do this. Number 2, don't forget to shower. Keeping our bodies clean is refreshing to our minds and our spirits, not to mention how awesome it is for our personal hygiene. Number 3, eat healthy foods within a balanced diet, and unfortunately, folks, this includes limiting caffeine. Now, I get it. I'm a coffee guy. That one hurts a little bit. But the truth is that I think we're all a little more snacky than we were before we started, and I think we all need to remember that junk food is called that for a reason. Number 4, walk outside at least 30 minutes a day. Part of this is about the exercise, but it's also about just kind of getting outside and getting some fresh air. If you're able, why not spend an hour or two outside every day, perhaps in your backyard even. Just find a spot where you can sit quietly and just soak up that fresh air and sunshine. It's good for you. Number 5, continue to develop and build upon your spiritual disciplines. I can't stress this one enough. This is not the time for distancing ourselves from God and the truthful perspective that He provides us. Add to these times. Do not take away from them. Number 6, limit your use of technology. I get it, that's kind of a funny thing to say. While it is an asset and kind of a necessity these days, you do need to do other things as well. So limit that time. Number 7 is kind of connected to that, and it's this. Drastically limit your exposure to the news or your news feed. 5 minutes is really all you're going to need to listen to, and then step away. We all have to understand that repeated negativity and concern is going to weigh heavily upon us, and it can literally overshadow our being. Instead, we should seek out realistically uplifting interactions. So number 8, in addition to engaging with whatever family or roommates you may be isolated with, make sure to connect with another human being outside of your home each day. While it might seem like a little thing, this can have a huge impact, not just for you, but for others as well. Smile when you're with other people, even if it is online, even if you are alone. When you see another face, smile at them and bring that light to their life. Look for ways to show appreciation to others. They're stressed out too. You can say, thank you for the work that you're doing, or how has your day been going? And you can talk about the hope and trust you have in Jesus Christ. Remember, all of these things are just suggestions, but they can make a real difference for you. They certainly have for me. I am beginning to do a whole lot better. In fact, I'm way better now than I was last week, but I'm going to continue to pay attention to this stuff, and so should you. Stay healthy. We're going to get through this. And just as an added note, if you are not feeling like yourself, especially if you find yourself feeling depressed or even just blue a little bit, call someone. Call anyone. Talk about what you're experiencing. Build each other up. Encourage one another. You may feel like you're by yourself. You may even literally be alone in your apartment, but you are not alone in this. We are all together, and we are all going to get through this. May you have an amazing week this week. Blessings to you all.